Yeah, welcome in, Jake. Good to see you. By the way, don't be alarmed by the black background. This is what happens in like the first, I think, match during a set in Fightcade. Yeah, welcome in, Jake. Good to see you. This has been a fun day of Third Strike and Fightcade. I'm hoping to continue the Fightcade Tuesday series. Oh, damn, Vek took that one with the gusto. Does not go easy. There's a lot going on in this game. And this is some like Marvel 2 levels of insanity. There's so much going on. Tell me one of the characters is Tifa.
Make a mind. Fly.
This is on Dreamcast. Interesting. Damn.
Make a mind.
This is Vek's game, huh? This is a pretty cool looking game, I will say. What the fuck is going on? This is insane. Wow, man. This game is crazy. I'm pretty intimidated.
Make up mind. Fly.
Yabba-dabba-dabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-dabba-doo. Yabba-dabba-doo. Oh wait, Zyber is the long-haired dude. Okay, now I got it. Sorry, I was messing up the characters.
Make up mind. Fly.
Wow. Alright. We'll do one more here. I'll watch one more. Then I'll sign off for the day.
Make up mind. Fly.
Oh my God.
Make up mind. Fly.
Oh my God! The juggle. What in the hell is going on here? Alright. This almost makes me not want to learn the game. Alright, I think these two will go on for forever. Alright, so we're joined by Zyber right now, who's in the chat, and he's on Discord, and he's going to show me how to play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Heritage for the Future, which was made by the same crew that created Third Strike.
I'm gonna show you how to do an effing infinite. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be pretty incredible, actually. All right, so just
everybody,
just tag me in the chat, and then we'll get a thing going. Here you go. I'll do this. So you got me. I have you right here. Yeah.
Oh
wait.
Go?
Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah. Set your okay. So
yeah.
First things first. Have you set your buttons?
Yeah. I did all that last stream.
Okay, so it's ABC top row and then S, preferably on your thumb. Yeah. That's how the layout is on the arcade. So.
Okay. Well, I did hit challenge for you.
All right, hold on. Do it again because I just swapped from away to.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
No, it's this is versus, and I wish it was more like training mode. I wish we could do training mode as versus, but I don't think
it doesn't work. Yeah.
So pick any character you want. I would say maybe pick Jotaro because he's like the main character. He's the character that you're on right now. He's a stand.
Jojo,
character,
yeah.
Active. You can pick him. I'll pick Avdol. All right. So active. There's 3 types of characters in this game.
Yep.
Active stand characters can call their stand with the S button, and it'll tell you stand down. Right. Stand characters tend to be the better characters in the game. They're ranked more highly and they have more abilities. Reason being, you can do a regular jump or a short hop in this game. So if you just hit up, but if you call your stand, you can double jump.
Oh wow!
Some characters can actually do air dashes too, depending on them, which character you've got. Not every character can do that with a stand, but like the character I play, Vanilla Ice, can do air dashes. If you do, so you have a bar, right?
Yeah.
If you do a backwards Hadouken with your stand off and then press the stand button, for certain characters, let's see, I could probably do it with mine. I think Abdel has it. Oh, that's standard side. I have to build up my bar. Oh, by the way, this is a CPS 3 game, so you can build bar by just tapping buttons.
There you go. That's what's up.
Right? Now, certain characters can send their stand.
So hang on, we have to start with the basics here. What is stand? Is it stance? Is it like an alternate
stand? No, stand is your spirit.
Okay.
It's like your inner spirit thing that gets called out. Every character has a different stand. Some of them are humanoid, like you're seeing.
Yeah.
Some of them are weapons.
Okay.
Some of them are just passive abilities. Right. You can build up to 10 meters, like how Jahan was saying. Certain people have a remote stand, so I can send my stand out.
Oh,
you can't.
I see.
You can't do that, I don't think. So that depends on the character you're using. All right. Now, if you do, if you do a tandem super, that was that flash, right?
Yeah.
That's a backwards Hadouken and stand. When I activate that, I can enter a bunch of inputs that my stand will then do by itself.
Oh, interesting.
Right? So a lot of people will use that for combos where I can come in and control my main character and try to mix you up by hitting you with high modes. I think your character can do it. So do a backwards Hadouken and stand, and then just mash on A, B, and C. If you don't press any buttons, nothing happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
But if you mash on that button while the screen's flashing like that, you can you're basically like buffering inputs for your stand to do after you're done. All right. Okay, go ahead and try it now.
So it's the Tatsu motion with which button?
With stand at the end, and then tap a bunch of buttons while the screen's flashing.
Oh, I see.
There you go. Now you can go behind me and like try to hit me and whatever else, right?
Okay.
That's why stand characters are pretty good. Now that's not all. If your stand is on, you don't take damage from chips. So turn your stand on and block low. You don't take damage to your life, but your stand is kind of like a guard bar.
Okay, I see.
Right. Now I can stand crush you. It's like a guard bar.
Does the stand die then?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
No, it just has to wait until it comes back.
Okay.
Right. But if I'm now you hit me. If I'm blocking without a stand, you actually can do chip damage, especially if you do supers.
Yeah.
Right? So you've got. However, I don't think chip can kill you. So you actually your last hit actually has to be a hit that you win.
Okay.
So that's the distinction. So when you have your stand out, yeah, you're more powerful, of course. But you have to be mindful of your stand bar, right? So that means that might mean that you're taking a couple damage. You might pull your stand away by tapping S, and then your bar will regen, and you can call it out. Right? So that's one of the metagame things you have to be mindful of. When you don't have your stand on, you can press A, B, and C. A, B, and C
it's a dash.
It's like a roll. It's like an SNK roll,
Yeah.
a dash. Now you can run, you can backdash by tapping forward and back, right? The roll is different because with your stand off, you go behind the character,
Yeah.
right? But you got to be careful because throws on this game is fierce, up close, and fierce button in a direction. So it's like old school Street Fighter. So C is your fierce.
So it'd be it's like this. Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm rolling like crazy, I might be able to avoid your hits, but you can technically grab me as I'm rolling next to you, right? So you got to be careful with that. When you're blocking, all right. So go ahead and block low, and go ahead and call your stand out too. If you tap A, B, and C while you're blocking, you got push blocks. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and do like a basic super. You just block, and you can try to push block it while you're holding back down, right? Let's see. No, you gotta get in block. It's okay. In fact, I'll just do a tandem. You can push block. So yeah, you see, I don't know if you saw that, but there's like a little barrier that popped up. Hey, now you try it on me. Come on my side of the screen. See, my ABC input there made the little happen. That's push blocking. As long as you're holding back and down, you can push block with A, B, and C.
Okay.
And if your stand is not out, there's a chance that you might roll, right? Because they share the same input. Yeah, it's while you're being stunned by a hit with block stuff. So active stands, like I'm saying, like you might want to just play with an active stand for now because they're the best characters and they're probably the easiest to learn. Most supers are a direction and 2 buttons. So if your regular moves or like Hadoukens and Tatsus and stuff like that, 2 buttons will activate a super. And you can use any 2 buttons. You can do A and B, you can do B and C, or you can do C and A.
Soul Calibur style.
Exactly. Which moves are on which characters depends really on who you're using again, like I was saying. I think that's it for active stands. There are other characters called weapon stands. They have a weapon that pops up where they can use their stand like a weapon. And then there's passive stands. The most notorious passive stand is Pet Shop.
Interesting.
Pet Shop is the bird. He's very small and he can fly. That's all you need to know. And he's got incredibly powerful moves. So if you want to be, Pet Shop is basically the Chun-Li of this game.
Okay.
He's super strong. If you send your stand out remotely, I can hit your stand, right? So your stand is an extension of your character, like that's a lore thing. But in the game, that means that your stand has an active hitbox. It's not, you're not sending a projectile. I can actually hit your stand out of attacking things, right? So you got to be careful when you're sending stuff out. But in most cases, you're going to be more powerful with your stand out. Now, Jahan mentioned it. Magic Series is, you know how Marvel has. Are you familiar with Magic Series at all?
Not really.
Marvel Series is just like a. Are you familiar with target combos? Like a third set?
I don't think so.
So a Magic Series is any number of buttons in a row that automatically do combos. So with the stand on it, if I tap A, B, and C in order, that's a combo. That automatically combos. And you can tell it combos because I got a 3-hit combo. Right now, so you got a 3-hit combo. That's what a Magic Series is. It's a building block to larger combos. And in fact, when you do things like that, you can actually cancel into super. Right? You know, assuming you actually enter the super correctly. Marvel has Magic Series. Target combos are similar, kind of. Target combos are in third strike. It's like sometimes you'll enter an attack and you can immediately attack another button afterwards to do like a link or an automatic 2-hit or 3-hit. So this game has Magic Series for ABC. I believe that's about it. You can build up to 9 bars.
Okay.
Some characters, like Dio, can freeze time, and he can use his supers while time is frozen to keep throwing out more supers. Kind of fun. I need to show you. Some characters need 3 bars for their super, like their ultra, you know, like their really strong supers, and some of those use 3. Again, chip damage. You can just throw out normals to get more bar. Let me see. Where's Dio? Feels like on the other side, right? Yeah, Pet Shop's busted.
Vampire Savior is where the term Magic Series came from, or Vampire.
Yeah, see, this is Pet Shop. He's insane. Kakumen's pretty good. Kakumen's banned, like how.
He's banned, really. Like so he's that OP.
He's pretty strong. So Dio. This Dio has the world, the water though. You've probably seen those. Memes, right?
Maybe.
The water room. Is that water room?
Oh no!
Stop time. His throw is stopping time, right? Because that's kind of his whole gimmick from the I don't really play Dio, but he's pretty strong. So you can do. In your case, I think you have a magic finger. It might be a Shoryu. try Shoryu with your stand up.
Oh, yeah, hang on. It's easier for me to. Let's do it on this side.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see here.
Yeah, that's a good combo extender. It's called Starfinger, and if you hit somebody from a range, and even if you block it, you pull them towards you so you can do moves afterwards. So you could technically do like a Starfinger and then send out your stand with that little overhead punch you just did.
Interesting.
Probably great. So it's like third strike. You know, your heavy tends to be like your tripping move, right? You know,
Yeah.
like that works pretty much the same way. But you only have 3 buttons to worry about, so it's not so bad. You can recover. Okay, that was the one. If you get hit in the air with the stand on, you don't have to just sit there and take it. Before you land on the ground, you can, in theory, recover and double jump away while you're in the air. That's another reason why stand characters are good.
Time out. Draw.
Oh, that's actually a drop. Wow. Exactly a drop as well.
Ha!
Fly.
Make up mind.
Yeah, if you haven't seen this anime, you should.
I mean,
Pretty good.
Kenna Wolf is a big fan. I don't know anything about it, though. I must
It's very long, and there's many arcs. This game is based on part 3 of the anime and the manga. Well, really the manga, because at the time when they made this game, the only anime they had was like an OVA,
Yeah.
and it was great. And then David Production, which is the anime company, ended up doing like a whole series, basically. Alright, not bad. Yeah, the manga's good. But the David Production anime is not bad. It's pretty authentic. Yeah, you got it.
Crazy. Just read the manga, he says. Oh my god, you just dropped a fucking steamroller on me.
Yeah, he calls it, that's his road roller. Roll the roller.
So, why haven't I heard of this game? Why was this game a complete shock to me? Like, I honestly, even all the Third Strike tournaments I'd ever been to, I almost never heard anybody mentioning this game.
No, this game had its heyday for sure. The thing about Jojo is that it's kind of broken, right? There's a lot of characters. It only ever got 2 versions. It got the previous version of this, which had less characters. It's called Jojo's Venture. And then the Heritage for the Future came out, which was like a more complete version, running the Third Strike arc, right?
Yeah.
It is very, very faithful to the source material. I mean, I brought it up before, but it is incredibly faithful. Like, they did an incredibly good job converting the panels, the faces, the things that are said, like in the attacks and things. It's very unbalanced, and because it's an early example of an anime fighter.
I see.
A lot of people either thought it was strange or like this is by all accounts literally an anime fighter, right? But it's a little strange, and I mean, I can guess what's the reason. I love this. This is my favorite fighter.
Okay.
But the reality is that it is a little unusual. It's probably as unusual as Vampire Savior, right? But I think Vampire Savior has a more dedicated following. That's the reason why people still play VSAB over this. I think Jojo hit more in other parts of the world. Like there's a very, very dedicated group of German players that play on Fight all the time, and they love this game. They're the ones who wrote all the wikis and all the move lists and stuff like that. But yeah, we didn't really get this game in the arcades, to Jay-Ann's point, which is probably why there's not a whole lot of people in America who remember it, right? Because the only way you could play it back then was the Dreamcast port, which I had. Yeah. So yeah, we did air dashes. I should probably play a character with an air dash. Maybe a Kakyoin. You got the remote mode. Kakyoin can do it, and so can Avdol, Polnareff, and Beaver. Are you okay with Jotaro, or do you want to play somebody else?
No, I mean, I just need a character right now that I can use to learn to play the game, and then we can kind of go from there.
Yeah. Like I said, Jotaro's pretty good. He only has about 3 different special moves and a bunch of command normals. And you've been finding them, like the overheads, tandem combos are pretty good. Oh, another thing about the tandem combo. Let's say you send your stand, you do a tandem combo and you send out your stand, but you miss, like how I just did, right? Like I sent my stand out and I missed. You can press the stand button and cancel it.
Oh, I see.
So that way you don't expose yourself, because some people will hit. They will hit your stand if you do that. If you mess up or slip up or whatever. You can send
just
it
like
and then
that.
just hit the
I
stand.
see.
Yeah, you can cancel it while it's trying to. Right, I'm doing that. I'm letting it do that. I'll just cancel it myself so it doesn't overextend itself.
That's weird.
Okay,
He's so interesting.
He's got Akuma toes because he can stop time. There's a so if you do your Muda Muda, you can clash with my attack, right? No, that's your super. Just do the regular one. If you hit them Muda at the exact same time, sometimes they'll clash. I think, and in fact, I think it has to be normals that do that.
Yeah, I'm trying that here.
Let me double check. What's the condition for that? It happens sometimes. Sometimes they'll clash and then they'll run into each other and do like an automatic animation, right? How do I stop time? I forget. I don't play you. I play the other so there's some hidden characters. There's some backside characters where if you keep scrolling left on the character selection menu, those are characters that can be unlocked, and some of those are other characters from the manga, and some of them are actually throwback characters. Like this is Shadow Dio, right? Shadow Dio in the manga, before he's officially revealed, his face was covered in the shadow, so they actually have a character that's called Shadow Dio by himself. You have other characters. This is Kakyoin after his eyes got messed up in the manga. This is Whole Horse in the is it Boingo? Is that his name? I can't read this. But there's a character that happened in the manga that he teamed up with that changed. So these are like changes in the character type that do different things. Normally Polnareff, I'm sorry, not Polnareff. Whole Horse is a weapon stand user, right? His stand is his gun, right? And you can actually control his gun. Right, so that's his stand. He doesn't have an active stand. He can do a back dash. You know, some characters dash and that's it. He can actually run in both directions, right? So that's another example of a difference. And I can like shoot a gun.
Damn.
I can do my gun shots in the air, right? So certain supers can be activated in the air. Your Muda Muda one where you send off your punches like that, I think can be activated in the air. See what I'm saying? I'm hitting your stand, right?
Yeah.
So you got, again, your stand is an extent. Think of your stand as just your character with a different hitbox.
Yeah.
So you got to be mindful when you send stuff out to attack.
Damn.
He's got a move. Push out the ground.
Make up mind. Where does that come from? What is the meaning of that? Is that true to the anime?
So, the announcer in this game is a guy called Darby, the gambler. He's a gambler, and he wants to play games with you, right? And so in the manga, he convinces the heroes, or I guess coerces them. There's a whole thing about how stand users naturally attract each other, right? If you're a stand user, the power of your stand, your spirit, naturally attracts you to other stand users. And as these people are trying to find Dio, who's like the big bad of the story, Dio keeps hiring henchmen, and each of the henchmen, you know, they try to intercept the crew and try to stop them from getting to their goal. Darby is one such person, and he's a gambler. He has a brother who is like a video game player, and then Darby is more like a card player. Darby is he voices the announcer, and every time there's a thing where like they have to bet, and you bet with parts of your soul, right? So your poker chips are your soul, and if you lose, he keeps your chips inside his little binder. And one of the things he says is like when they're about to do a bet, you know, they have to call it. And he says he forces the players to make up mind, right? Because that's what he's saying in reaction to it.
Damn. I think we got about 15 minutes left on stream, so maybe we can get a set, and then Durf Sonic, Jay Hannafin, you guys are welcome to join in on a set too.
Yeah, I want to play my guy so I can show you.
Yeah, go ahead.
What? Actually, I might be able to reset it. Let me see. Can I reset it from when we're in here?
I think I might have to. If you want, I can exit out and then.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start a new match, and I'll go ahead and pick my character.
Okay, there we go. I'll do it. 1 second. Do it again here.
One more time.
Trying to get the Fightcade set up. Okay, cool. Yeah, I have about 15 or so minutes left on stream, and then we'll.
The character I play is Vanilla Ice. He's my favorite since forever. He's very broken. This game does have a training mode like Third Strike that shows you your input. And so if you want to get good, I mean, I was hoping that we could do like training mode together, but it's not going to let us. So if you're interested in playing it off, you know, afterwards, you can I'll show you some moves. I'll give you Jotaro's move lists and all that stuff. It's fun to play. I like it a lot. Like I said, it is a weird game. Like I recognize it's a very strange game, but in terms of like, it's just fun. I don't know. I can't really explain it. It's just a fun game. You can do recoveries, by the way. If you get knocked back, you know, double tap a button. Especially if you get knocked in the air with your stage. Like that. So that was a recovery. I can air dash, by the way.
Well, your character, yeah.
Yeah, I can do an air dash. Because his stand is it covers his whole body. Right? It makes me look super impressive. His is an active stand, but it's a different type of stand. It's not a separate character like his. Vanilla Ice in the story is Dio's like main his right side dude.
Oh! Oh, they let you move the characters before the round starts. That's interesting.
Yeah. It's kind of like Marvel Battle, where you can mean mug your opponent and get really close.
Floating balls. It's crazy.
It's my favorite game.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell. I can barely get a hit on you.
Oh, that was smart. Yeah, so you activated your super after you sent out the tandem, by the way, which you can do. I forgot to mention that to you, but you did that. So Vanilla Ice is a goofy little like super that, depending on which buttons I press, I can change the effects, right? And you decide. That right there, when I'm in that little ball,
yeah,
I am invincible. I am unable to get hit.
Jay Hannafin asks, which heritage in Fightcade? It's whichever one has the most.
Yeah,
whichever one has the most people. Japan 990913. Japan 990913. No CD is the full.
Yeah, that's it. 990913.
It's just a few days off from the Dreamcast release.
I know. a couple days after Dreamcast. It's Kismet.
Yeah, right.
Careful.
Do I fall into those holes?
So the holes don't hurt you, but the character, the ball does.
I see.
Right. So part of one of Vanilla Ice's ability is like the void, right? When he's in the void, he can't see anything, but he also can't get hit. And if you get hit by the void, it's like erasing your body parts, right? That's how damaging it is. Your whatever thing comes in contact with his void effectively gets erased from this reality. And he gets a people like he gets a couple of the characters that way in the story. So he basically goes around like wildly without being able to tell what's going on. Right? But that is devastating because it'll just essentially just tear you. It'll rip you to pieces.
I remember playing a demo for the 3D version of this game on the PS4 or something.
He's talking about All-Star Battle. That's not this game. All-Star Battle was another Jojo game, not made by Capcom. I think it was made by Bandai Namco. It was okay, and they've improved it, and they also increased the scope of all of the characters that are on it. So there's All-Star Battle, and then there's like a story-based game called Eyes of Heaven. Eyes of Heaven is like a kind of third-person Naruto fighting-like game. I don't know if you've played Naruto fighting games. Those games they're interesting, but the story in that game is basically like its own little made-up story made for the game, right? And then All-Star Battle, that's the fighting game, or at least it was made by the same studio who did those Naruto fighters like on the Wii and stuff like that. And it, like I said, it was an okay game. They've improved on it. It was originally a PS3 game, then they made a PS4 version that ran at 60 frames per second. Then they made a PC version, right? And they've added a bunch of characters to it since then. It might be worth playing now, but I don't like it nearly as much as I like this game. I love this game. I played it. Trust me. I actually, in fact, fun fact, I bought Jahan's PS3 to purchase that game. He had a Japanese PS3 that he sold me, and I bought that with the specific intent of playing All-Star Battle when it came out on the PS3. But I bought that game brand new, and that game tanked because when it came out, it wasn't very well received, even by the fans. It's kind of unfortunate. They've made a lot of additions to it, like I said, on PC, but I don't know that anybody that I know that plays that game. Which is sad because they did put a lot of attention to just almost as much attention to detail that this game has in terms of like trying to remain faithful to the source material. They definitely did that on that game as well, but it's just the game itself is not very fun to play. It's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Can't win them all, right? Not every game can be a win. Oh crap!
It's the Tatsu motion, the heavy.
Yeah, when you have your standouts, you can't get tripped up like that. And this is why active stands are strong. Like there are other characters that have really fun gimmicks, but if you don't have a stand, you're kind of thrown. With very few exceptions. There's a few exceptions where not having a stand, depending on the character, is not a big deal, but stands are like where you get the majority of your abilities, especially active stand characters. Like they're so much far and above better than everyone else in this game. It's a bad idea to try to like not play a stand character.
Let's get a match between you and Jay Hannafin to see how it's actually done.
You can probably watch us.
So I think there's only.
Are you in here, Jay?
He should be. He said
okay. He is.
Okay. So
just go ahead and click me.
When he challenges you, I'll be able to look at it in this section here.
The PC version of All-Star Battle, Durf Sonic, added the ability to tag. So the launch version did not have that. But the PC version lets you tag in between 2 different characters, which I think makes it a little bit more interesting. But again, it's not enough for me to come back to it, unfortunately. I wanted to like that game. I swear I wanted to like that game.
He says literally just got it running, so I think he should be good to go in a second.
Someone's challenging me on third strike. All right, now I'm getting out of here.
No,
I'm getting out of here.
You should do the third strike.
No, I don't want to play that.
You're very good at that, though. Like you would probably beat them.
No, I'm on the Jojo mindset right now. I'm gonna send you the super combo wiki just in case you're interested.
Put it in the chat.
I'll put it in your Discord and I'll put it in the chat just for kicks and giggles. That kind of goes over everything I talked about. And again, the other characters I did not really showcase today are weapon stands and passive stands. There's some, like I said, Pet Shop is able to do some. Okay, we just started. Okay. Pet Shop is able to do some ridiculous stuff, and depending on which version of the game you play him as, he can actually like freeze the game. He has like one of those things where like you can cause the cab to freeze. It's really stupid, actually.
There we go. Now we're spectating. There you go.
We're there. Okay, we should be on the character select screen.
It's weird. It says no game loaded. I don't know.
Well, we're about to start. But I mean, we're here, and you were there for a second. I saw the eyeball for a second, and then it went away.
Make sure. Okay, it says no game loaded. That's strange.
I see the eyeball again. I see the ever present eye.
There it is. Got it.
So Jahan's playing Young Joseph. Young Joseph is technically a character from JoJo's Part 2, the series before this one. And he's a younger version of an older character that was in Part 3. Back then, the stands hadn't been introduced. There was a thing called the Hamel. It's like an energy wave that characters derive their powers from. Dio is a vampire, for those who don't know. And Hamon is like concentrated sunlight effect that allows you to like hurt ghouls and monsters and stuff. And so Joseph is kind of a trickster. He has a lot of funny moves where like he just shot his bubble behind him, right? And he's got overdrive, calling it out. So he's a vampire killing machine. He was trying to capture this.
Oh, it's gonna be close.
I saw it coming. I knew what he was trying to do. Cracker baller.
Oh, these are pad loud. Okay.
He's so emotive. Like this is just like, oh no. He does that. He does that in the manga. All that stuff is this is lore accurate.
Fixed it. Yeah, I'm sorry it was loud that whole time. It's just duly noted. Any audio issues, visual issues, let me know because we're still getting this whole setup kind of up and running. Yeah.
Make up mind. Fight.
It's also difficult because in Fightcade, the audio for the games, it tends to vary for each game. So I have to like adjust the volume each time. So apologies for that. Wow.
He almost got me a couple times. That move is really hard to hit because the hitbox that extends from his hand is like really short. But if you hit it, it does like a ton of damage. He knows. I did the wrong one.
No kidding. Derf Sonic asks, wasn't there a Dreamcast JoJo game? This is it.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
You're looking at it.
He still got it though. For not having played this game in forever, Jay still.
Damn. Great.
You've forgotten everything. I mean, I can see you like slowly regaining the pieces in real time.
All right, we'll do a first to 3, and we're on the 3rd match. So
Mariah's pretty funny. Her namesake is Mariah Carey. She has little traps. She has little traps that she puts out, right?
Wow.
I think her stand is based on the what's that cat's name in Egyptian?
Oh,
Egyptian,
yeah. Siamese.
Yeah. Anyway, every time I get hit by one of her traps, the level goes up. You see how it says level 3 at the bottom? That increases her magnetism. So then, that in effect, that increases the effectiveness of all her super moves, right? She uses metal. She pulls a telephone pole. Here, I'll go ahead and touch it so you can kind of see the effect of it. That right there, that's a cut telephone pole that she cuts with her knife. the higher her level, the more effective her magnetism is, right? So the faster those projectiles will fly, the more tracking your super has, the more hits it does. Now she's a really super low tier character, but if you like trap characters, like she becomes a huge nuisance to fight against. Like her super does more damage and tracks better. I think level 8 is the max. So now all her moves are like incredibly like damaging.
Wow.
And they do max damage. So. I had a friend, actually another John that I know, and he played. I learned a lot of what she's able to do. But man, you don't want to get stuck in her trap loop because it's gonna hurt. You see how quickly that thing tracks on me? Without any magnetism, it'll freaking take forever to even touch you, right? But you can do combos like that. And I'm stuck until the effect of the attack is out. The only thing I can really do on that telephone line move is I have to break the wire before the magnetism goes up, right? Otherwise, you see how it flew? It just like flies across the screen. And you can set up little combos where he's hitting from the front, and then you're able to hit from the back. It can be a real nuisance. Also, she's a little bit shorter, so someone might.
Oh.
Oh God! Someone might move on it. Trying to get this combo. So like some of the more effective players will constantly be throwing out projectiles, traps, just trying to like maximize the amount of damage that it gets off. Yeah, I attacked with a jab to break the string, and then I ended up getting hit anyway.
Oosh. Oh. Damn.
Oh God. He got me. That's a setup right there. So he hit me with the string attack.
What the fuck?
And then buffered a super, so I landed on it on my recovery. Trying to do that. She's fun, but she's one of the more active characters where you have to like constantly be entering stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game, good game. Right, do you want to play Durf?
Yeah.
Were you,
What do you think, Durf? Do you want
Durfing?
you want to go for a set, Durf?
Are we Durfing it up?
I'll get out of here. Okay, I'll spectate this one match between the two of you, and then probably just call
Actually,
it right there.
you two should probably play, right?
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah, you two should play each other.
I have no idea what I'm doing, so let me.
You both. I'm assuming both of you are all the same. Well, I can't imagine Durf has played this game before, so.
Go ahead and challenge me, Durf. Durf, are you ready for another 10-0? I don't think you're ready.
Go ahead and play. Yeah, you can do it, Durf. Come on. Be scared. Don't be scared. Like I said, I'm always willing to play this game. If you actively if you're interested in actually learning this game, I will play more with you, and we can get more people in there. You know,
Well,
I played Vector last time, and I basically beat him to a pulp. But I was trying to prove a point.
It is called
good at
Fightcade Tuesdays and not Third Strike Tuesdays for a reason.
That is true.
And that's why I made a very conscious decision early on that if I was going to establish this as part of my schedule, I had to keep that wiggle room. I am set to online, Durf, so you should be able to right-click and challenge me. Or you can just tag me.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let me see if I can find you. It won't let me. Let me see. I think I should be able to. Are you in the? You should be in the. Here you are. Okay, I got you. There you go. All right.
There it is.
Quick, first to 300.
First time I set myself to a bunch of randoms.
You're playing as a dog, Durf Sonic. What the?
That's Iggy.
What?
Everybody say hi to Iggy.
I can't. I don't want to hit a dog. What do you? Durf, you picked an opponent I cannot possibly attack. Like, come on. I'm not gonna hit a dog.
Just consider you're petting the dog is what you're doing. You're not hitting it.
What is this? His fucking hitbox is all the way on the ground. What the?
Yeah, that's one of the gimmick. He's one of the more gimmicky characters. But when he calls a standout, it's the height. It's the height of it. Same as everybody else. So he has an active stand. Iggy has an active stand. It's a big old sand car thing. But yes, you are right. You have to plan to hit. You have to plan to hit low most of the time. So, yeah, most of your standing attack will probably hit them. Your overheads will hit them, but your standing attack just fire the roof. Yeah, he kind of has exactly what Jay has. He has to rely on his stand. The stand name is the Fool. He has to rely on his stand to like do most of his attacks, so you will have opportunities to hit him. It's just he needs to call the stand out before that happens.
Make a line. Fly.
Also, the Durf, if you can hear me, the stand is a charge character. He has a lot of charge moves. I don't know if you realize that. Yeah, he's definitely a gimmick.
Yeah, no kidding.
In real time.
No kidding.
But he's not bad. He's not. He's like. I think I agree with Dan. He's pretty much like.
Who's that?
Make a line. Fly.
No kidding. All right. Ah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there he goes. Look at you. That was close.
Make a line.
That was incredibly close.
You picked a puppy, Durf. It wasn't my. Got a Wild Arms character with us.
Make a line. Fly.
There's two versions of Whole Horse, but I think the other version is better.
This guy's gun is almost as powerful as Ryu's SF6 Hadouken before the patch.
Yes, like I said, his stand is the gun, and after the bullet's shot, you can kind of make it turn on a dime, essentially. So it'll shoot out in front of him, but then he can like hit a direction to make it go some direction after it's sent out. But the other Whole Horse character, Durf, if you can hear me, if you want to try this character, play the original version. Don't play the unlocked version.
Make a line. Fly.
The regular version has more moves. that glass is kind of like an overhead. It can stun the character. You use that little glass to like set up combos and stuff. It'll put you in block stun if you block it, and then you can use that and then to get either closer or start on the attack.
Ah.
ABC changes the distance that you take, so, which I think you realize.
Woo! All right, one more match.
Relentless.
One more match. Who should I use, Zyber, he asks.
Let's see. Keep going, keep going. Keep going. I mean, if you want to be troll, pick the bird. The bird is Pet Shop. We might as well. We might as well see what that can do. Bird is in the bottom left corner. Yeah. He's really strong. Like super strong.
Jesus.
His stand is not a stand. His stand is another attack. So basically, A, B, C, and stand all do different attacks. You can fly, so you can go up and down. You can
What the fucking bro? What the fuck?
You can go as high as you want. One of his projectiles, if you do a Hadouken, I think, and hit either A, B, and C, it'll cause an icicle to fall from the ceiling, right? And A, B, and C roughly lines up with like what's on the screen. Try it. That's a trap you just did.
Damn.
Try Tatsu. Sorry, it's a Tatsu A, B, and C. Are you doing it?
I don't know.
Anyway, one of those moves. Oh, it's chart. Oh, never mind. It's even simpler than that. My bad. Just hold the A button. And then let go.
Oh.
So you can do that. You can do that with A, B, and C, and it will line up with the left, right, and center of the screen, depending on which button you're pressing. So while you're holding A, B, and C, you can also tap stand to do like little pokes, and then let go of A, B, and C whenever you're ready to like let it fall.
Make a line. Fly.
All while you're flying up and around the character. You see it? Yeah, he just did it, right? So you can move, tap, hit with stand, and then A, B, and C, and drop whenever you're ready to start doing damage.
The fuck is?
There are some really goofy combos you can do with that, where like you can time it to like carry you to the corner and hit you along the way with A, B, and C in order, and then do supers to like catch you. It's really stupid. He's capable of a lot of dumb garbage. I think you actually, that little ground thing you keep doing, Derp, I think you actually have to hit them with it. And it'll catch them first. Pet Shop was often banned from tournaments and back in the day. It was too good.
Okay. GG's, Derp Sonic.
When you get there's a really funny video. There's like a 95% damage combo on YouTube from Japanese YouTube with Pet Shop, and it was the simplest setup you can do. It is absolutely ridiculous. I need to find it and send it to you later.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, let me get some music here. Dang, beat up a bird and a dog. I don't know, man. You picked.
Open the gate.
Okay. Well, that was definitely a stream, and in fact, it was a mostly stable stream. We only